Hello everyone, this is Seth Bloom and
David Gromyot here. Hi everybody.
we're here at Bloom Legal, 504-599-9997. And I think we've talked in the past about ride sharing, but there's this new phenomenon that's coming all across the country with Uber and Lyft and Lime doing scooters where they just literally dump scooters in the middle of the city and people can get on their apps and pay for them by Uber and
Start scooting around.
I mean, what do you think about that, David?
I haven't seen it personally yet. I know New Orleans has bikes and things like that that are run by the city that you can rent, but a scooter, I mean, it seems like it presents a lot of liability issues, especially, do you have to wear a helmet on these scooters, or you have to be trained or have a motorcycle or scooter license?
Well, you don't. I've seen these in Austin, Texas, and San Francisco, and you basically see people scooting by 25, 30 miles an hour in the middle of traffic. They don't have any training in riding a scooter, presumably. Maybe they do.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be a helmet requirement, and I'm sure each state's going to be different. I imagine New Orleans will fight this. One, because of our streets are so bad. Our streets are terrible. And secondly, we have a kind of reputation here in New Orleans of not being that forward thinking, if this is a good forward thinking idea, but at least being resistant to change. So I think that...
Sure, and I'm sure the taxi cabs and Uber or Lyft, that they don't offer that service, may fight the other one on the service.
I mean, a couple years ago, they fought very hard to get pedicabs here. They fought hard. We were one of the last cities in the country, or major cities, to have Uber and Lyft because of ride-sharing restrictions.
Or they really fought it with the airport, too, with pickups.
And I wonder what's going to happen, because they literally, these companies, Lime, Uber, Lyft, they drop these scooters off all over the city, and then people just ride them. And there's actually a secondary industry of people pick them up and charge them, and then they get paid or get credits. I mean, it's like it's pretty forward thinking again, but I just
self-sustaining economy.
I don't know, and this is something I want to learn. Maybe one of you out there know. I mean, when you rent a Lyft scooter, do you automatically get some sort of coverage?
Yeah, because you would think if you are renting a car, you need car insurance.
I mean, do they ask you if you want coverage? Will your own, if you happen to have an auto policy, does your auto policy cover a scooter? I think so. But since we don't have scooters, and I haven't handled a scooter case in Louisiana, but these are all the kind of issues that are going to come up.
Absolutely, and they will arise, and there will be accidents, and there will be people hurt from these, I'm sure, unfortunately. And you're going to need an attorney who knows how to deal with those issues.
I mean, unfortunately, as good of an idea it is, and a lot of times I've seen these in Seattle, and they're actually, the reason that they're having these, we're getting away from the law when we're talking about tech and cool stuff.
True.
But we like to do it sometimes. It's actually a bridge between transportation, major transportation, and getting people home. So there's this whole gap, like for instance, my sister in Seattle takes a train and then a bus to get to work. And her bus actually drops her off only about a 5-minute walk. Okay. But a lot of times it's a 15 or 20-minute walk. So boom, there for an extra $1. Yeah. You can now scoot to the front of your place and just dump it off.
Somebody will come pick it up.
Like you do with those bicycles.
Yeah.
It's a similar kind of thing. And we do a lot of bicycle accidents. I guess we didn't think we'd talk about that right now.
Sure.
But there's a lot of liability issues with these share bikes too.
Absolutely. And similar helmet issue. You don't necessarily need insurance. But actually in New Orleans, you do have to register your bike with the city, which is a little known fact.
I'll bet you're a scofflaw. I'll bet, David, your bike isn't registered.
I actually don't own a bike, I'm more of a runner and a walker. So.
Right. Well, I know that I think I registered my bike through Tulane one time because they made you do that on campus, but I don't think we haven't had a flood of criminals in here with unlicensed bicycles, but maybe that's coming.
Maybe it's coming, the parking enforcement's pretty intense.
So I guess we wanted to just talk today about how some of the new kind of areas of society are going to work. We're on top of these issues with personal injuries. We've done auto accidents for 15 plus years. So what's going to happen now with ride sharing? What's going to happen with ride sharing scooters? And these are things that we're working through. If you have any of these questions, or you have a case where you're injured in a scooter, actually here, or we're handling some cases in Texas now, I'm licensed over there, where they do have scooters in all the cities, but they're coming here. So I'm interested to see how that works, and also, I haven't handled a pedicab accident yet, but I'm sure
they happen. I'm sure they're coming.
So if any kind of transportation issues, motorcycle accidents, and see how that all kind of fits in the puzzle with these scooters.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for listening to us and watching us today. This is Seth Bloom and David
Gromyot. Thanks, everybody. 504-599-9997 or bloomlegal.com if you have an issue. We'd be happy to discuss it with you.